Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So today I am going to share a flip through of my traveler's notebook, the setup that I have for the month of December. I know that this is a little late, but better late than never, right? I haven't had a journal to write in since my Grateful journal was finished up, so I'm very excited to finally have this done. For those of you who might be interested, I picked up this red Webster's Pages Traveler's Notebook on Amazon. I know that when I bought it, it was under $30, so if that's still available on Amazon, I will leave a link in the description box down below. So getting into my notebook here, for those of you who might have missed me talking about these two journals in my friend mail, I had purchased this journal from Crystal, who is Happy to Plan here on YouTube. If you guys aren't following her, I will leave a link to her channel down below so you can check her out. She's a super creative girl and I just love her to pieces. So this, I will tell you how I'm going to use that in a minute. And then this is my Believe journal that was the journal in this month's collection in my Etsy shop. So I'm super excited. I'm going to share this with you guys, even though I haven't shared any process videos yet. I do have a few of those to share with you, and they will be posting in the days to come, but I wanted to share my setup with you before I started using it so you can have a sneak peek of what's going on in that journal. So here in the front, I just have a very few limited items that I want to use in my journaling. I have this little cute Project Life card here, and then in Crystal's Traveler's Notebook, I used a lot of these mailing labels. They're address labels. I picked these up years ago, and I think they were at the Dollar Tree. I don't know that I've seen them there recently. You guys might know, but I was excited to finally use those. So getting into the Traveler's Notebook that I got from Crystal, this is the tie that she has running along the cover, and it's meant to tie your journal closed. I didn't want to cut it off, so I just tied it around so it would be tied in the back and I wouldn't have to untie it every time I wanted to use it. So like I said, she created this. I don't know if she has any more left in her Etsy shop. She probably sold out of them because they were all so stinking cute, but I will leave a link to her down below to her Etsy shop if she does have some left. If not, there'll just be a link to her channel so you don't miss them next time. So this one is going to be kind of my Christmas tracking. I haven't written anything in it yet. That's why I wanted to share this video, because I have things I have to put in here, gifts and whatnot. But a lot of times I carry around a notebook during the month of December to keep track of everything I bought and my receipts and everything I need to buy and party plans, food plans, dinners, all of that kind of stuff. But I decided for fun I was going to do that in this traveler's notebook. So that's the intention for this. I haven't done a lot. Crystal did a little bit of decorating, and then I went through and kind of segmented the journal to get myself started on where I can keep certain information, and I'm sure that I will have fun with it along the way and add some ephemera and stickers and all of that. So all of the decorating in here is what Crystal did when I purchased the Traveler's Notebook. All I really did was add these mailing labels like I mentioned and sectioned out my notebook. So here in the front she has a pocket with the journaling card here. And I just made a general to-do list on the front. I didn't want anybody's shopping list or anything here. Crystal added some stamping. And then here is one of my daughter's wish list. So I'm going to keep track of that there. It's just a book page. And then my other daughter's wish list is here. And then my husband and I, things that we've got on our wish list, food ideas for all the month of December, things I would like to make, or things that pop up in my head that I would like to take places. And then here's my two moms. There's my mom and my mother-in-law, and we usually celebrate with each of them. So I'm going to keep a running list of things that I'm going to take to these various parties that we have. And then here I thought it would be fun to just kind of keep track of friend mail, things that I've received, and the friend mail that I've sent. I like to keep track of that, whether it's a Christmas card, anything at all, I like to keep track of that. So That's what I'm doing there. And then this one I did not label. I wanted to add the label to the page in case something comes up. I can create a new section here. And then here Crystal has added a belly band and this piece of paper, so I have that I can use. I love this flip out that she did. I think this paper is beautiful. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use this yet, but I can add things in here and I think that's a lot of fun. This is a spending tracker. I put it on the ledger paper, the front and the back. I like to keep track of how much I've spent Christmas shopping on gifts. So this way I can just write the name of the store and how much I spent there and kind of keep an eye on my spending. This little pocket, I don't have anything in that yet. Then there's a piece of vellum, a piece of Christmas music paper. Here is another page, 2 pages that are not currently labeled. I created an envelope with my envelope punch board just to hold my shopping receipts. I like that because usually I have them all stuffed somewhere and some of them get lost. So this way I can keep them all in one place. And then here's a pretty scrapbook page with a flip up that she created. Here, first of all, this is the center of the signature, and it's why I picked out this traveler's notebook. I love this scrapbook paper. I love that it says Merry Christmas, and then she has a little bell dangling there. And then this envelope holds my coupons that have come in the mail that I want to be sure to have with me when I'm shopping. I hate it when I hold on to coupons and then I get to the store and spend a gazillion dollars and didn't have my coupon. So this way they're in here as well. Another little tuck spot that she created in the journal. Something I always forget the following year is, like this Christmas, I forgot the things that I had said. Don't let me forget, I want to get that for next year. So I'm going to keep a list here of the Christmas items that I would like to purchase before Christmas next year and try to remember before I get out all my Christmas decorations and everything's picked over at the store. So this is a great place for me. I love having it all in one place. I don't typically do that. This is something I'll hold on to so that next year I'll be able to go back and look at this and remind myself of the things I want to purchase. New Year's plans, I just thought it would be fun to keep a little section in here on what we're planning on doing for New Year's. And we have some more decorative pages. I'm not sure how I'm going to use that yet. This is also blank, and then we're at the end. Oh, no, we're not. Not. It's the other side of that beautiful scrapbook paper. She put a belly band here. Okay, so then I'm keeping a list of the things that I've purchased. I like to have even numbers of gifts, not between my husband and I, but with my girls especially. I like to have the same number of gifts for them. So things that I've purchased for my husband, I will write here, and then my daughters will be directly across from each other because I like to make a list and keep track of what's in their stockings and what I've wrapped for them. And then extended family purchases, gifts that I've bought for those in my family. And then there's just a blank page here. She has a tuck spot, another blank page, another blank page. So I can go along. If I have things that I want to keep track of, this is a great spot in the back with some blank area. And then she has a few more memo sheets here in this great pocket on the back. So that is going to be my shopping and Christmas plans journal. I'm really happy about this and I can't wait to see how it works out for me. And then moving into my Believe journal, I'm so excited about this. I had so much fun. I couldn't wait to get into this. For those of you who have purchased this collection, I hope that you are enjoying yours as well. I know that we all had a little bit of a late start, but it's so much fun to dive into it and get started. So I am planning on using this for personal journaling. I love writing down my thoughts and things that I'm studying or songs that I'm listening to. It really just helps me de-stress, and that's what I love doing in these journals of ours. The first couple of process videos, I only used items from the kit, and then the last process video that I will share this month, I used a lot of items that I had in my stash. I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but I have a lot of Christmas ephemera and papers and things that I need to use because it's such a short period of the year and then it all goes back in storage, right? And we usually accumulate every year. I probably accumulate more than I use in a year's time. So it's very important that I added some of that to this journal. So that's what I do in the final video. And then I've just finished it off. So a lot of what you will see, there are items in here from the kit if you're still interested in picking up the Believe collection, but then there are a lot of items that I added from my stash. So I will leave a link in the description box down below to the original post where I share the journal collection and what comes in it and what's available. So if you're interested in that, go check it out, and the link to my Etsy shop will be down below because I do still have a handful of them. So this is the Believe journal. Oops, popped off my clip already. I just added the little pocket and tag here from Your Lady, used that Christmas seal that came in the kit, and added some stamping. More stamping. This is a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Like in the fall, I did that again with my Christmas papers because I never use enough of them. Some bling that came in the kit there. This was my Ideals book page that came in the kit, and I made an envelope out of it. So I'm going to put some coffee dyed paper in there. I love that it is the scripture concerning the Magi that came to see Jesus. So here's the back page there, and then I'm just clipping this in here for now. These are the charms that Your Lady created on a paper clip. I just put it on a bigger one so that it would hang onto my envelope a little bit better. And then I used the border off of that book page. I think that's really pretty. I added some trim here to that notebook paper. Here I decoupaged the napkin that came in the collection, and I just think it's really pretty, and then I can still write all around it. The tag from the collection I glued in. I did that last month, and I just really like that. So I did that again. Some stamping, added one of Your Lady's pockets, and I decorated it a little bit more and added a tag here. This was the little golden book page that was in my kit, and I just added some glue, some washi, and made a couple little tuck spot pockets here. Added some trim. This is some ribbon that I had in my stash, and I just added a little flip that I can write under, and then I just think that's pretty. Some washi tape on that page. Added some ephemera with some of the fibers from the kit on this pocket. This is some fibers that I had in my stash, and I was loving the leaves that I did in the fall. So I really wanted to add an element like that again in December, and I thought poinsettia leaves and petals would be really pretty, and I love it. I love the way that it comes out. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree for anyone who might be interested in that. I pulled this one apart already, but they're just the little flower stems that come from the Dollar Tree, and I pulled them apart and I cut the petals off, and then I just used them a little bit in the book. So I glued those on. I put one of the pearl blings from the kit in there. This was a bag again from Your Lady. Thank you, Your Lady, for all the wonderful bags that you sent to us for our kits this month. I love them. And then I just used some washi. This piece of ephemera was in my kit. So was this, and the vintage postage stamp from our kit. And then I used my scrapbook paper this month to make tags. I actually tied the fiber on there and ripped the paper, so I added the washi to kind of cover up my tear there. Then I added a piece of ephemera, some more fibers from the kit, and just some ephemera I had in my stash. I think that's fun. You guys know that I love adding some acrylic paint to my book pages so I can write over them. This was an extra envelope that I added here that I'm going to put a tag in. Then here I just added some ephemera and some stamping, and then I can write here. This was a pretty piece of trim that I had in my stash. I think someone sent that to me. It's so beautiful, and I loved the way that it matches my journal. For those of you who have received this journal, you know that I have it wrapped in black seam binding, so I love the red and the black together. And I think that is a pretty touch, so I was happy about that. I added some trim to these two papers, a black label here from my stash. Here's another poinsettia that I cut apart and just glued in with a piece of bling from the collection. Just various ephemera pieces. These both actually came from Tuesday morning this year. And then there were ornaments here, and I just added some bling that was in the kit. So that was fun. Some more pieces that I cut out of scrapbook paper. Now here I added my postcard that came in the collection. I used the book page, A Christmas Carol, here in my background, and then I added some photo corners to my postcard because there's no way I'm going to glue down this postcard from 1910, literally 100 years ago, and not be able to read that amazing note there. So I added some photo corners so I can take that out and look at it whenever I want to. And I love the fact that it's kept safe and sound in here. So then I did some more stamping. I added my hearts from the kit and also a couple pieces of bling there. Here I added some more trim. This is the other tag that I made with the paper from the collection. Just added some ephemera and some of the fibers. There were a few bells that were put in the kit, and I just added them to some garment pins that I had in my stash, and they are alongside of the journal. I really like those. And then here I added some scrapbook paper, some more ephemera from my stash. This is the little glassine envelope that came in the kit, and I just added some ephemera and some Dollar Tree bling that I had. Some more ephemera, that little piece came in the kit, and some stamping. More ephemera and stamping that I had, left that blank. Here I painted again, but I added this little cutout scrapbook paper piece there. And then this little bag and claim check both come in this month's kit. And then some more painting, some more trims that I had, another bell. These were some ephemera that I had picked up at Tuesday morning, and they're ornaments, so I just really liked. I added that skinny little ribbon there to look like they were dangling. And then I added some ribbon to each side of that glassine bag with some ephemera. More washi tape. The last poinsettia that I created on that book page with that trim. Here's another glassine bag from the kit and a tag from the kit. I haven't really done anything with that yet, but I plan on adding coffee dyed paper to the back of it. Some more stamping, more ephemera from the kit. This time I added some trim to the inside of this ledger paper along with some, this was a cut apart from one of the Michaels paper pads as well. Ephemera from my stash, and then some washi tape here because I used the bag. This bag came from Your Lady that's in this month's kit. So I cut that down, I taped it in to be a little flip, added the snowflakes from the kit, some ephemera, added some bling that I had in my stash, and then this is a little pocket I can add something to. And then I have that page, added some more trim here, the last snowflake, some more washi, some more trim, a piece of ephemera, and that's it. That's the back of the book. And then in here I just have some paper doilies that I picked up out of the baking section at Walmart, and I really like these because they're so little and you can just glue them right on your page. So I have those in there in case I decide I want to use them this month. So that is it. That is my Traveler's Notebook setup, and for those of you with the Believe collection, that is a sneak peek of what the upcoming process videos are going to look like. I'm very excited. I cannot wait. I finally feel like I have what I need. It's only December, what, 12th? Oh my gosh, I'm so behind, but that's okay. I always catch up fast. It always feels like you're behind, but yeah, anyway. I hope that you guys enjoyed this flip through of my Traveler's Notebook. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the links below if you're interested, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.